Hi, I'm Belinda Carley, the Director of the Institute of Personal Care Science, and today I'm going to show you how to make a beautifully light but effective anti-frizz hair cream. This is the product we're going to be making today. As you can see, it's a nice cream consistency, but it's a very easily spreadable product. So we only need a small amount of product like this. You rub together and then you spread through the hair for a really weightless finish that also controls any frizz and flyaways. Let me show you how it's made. Okay, to make this product we do need a fair bit of water, and to this I'm going to add Inutech. Now this particular material is a really interesting material because it is natural, but it provides a hair feel that is very much like a polyquaternium agent. So this is giving a lot of conditioning benefits while being a very natural material. So I've just dispersed that in the water. That will fully dissolve once I start heating that water phase. And I have my oil phase here. Now what you'll notice is there is a very small amount of liquid lipid, and this is a light ester so that we get a nice weightless finish to the hair. And to this I'm going to add Crodaziquat MCC. Now this material here contains my cationic emulsifier, and it's a very mild material. So this is a bihentrimonium methosulfate. You could use a bihentrimonium chloride or a cetrimonium chloride, but I'm using this material because it's quite mild, and as a leave-on product that's a good idea with a cationic emulsifying material. It also contains some non-ionic emulsifier and also contains some polyquat material, all in the one blend. So that's providing a lot of the conditioning benefits to the formula. I'm also adding some cetyl alcohol, a nice non-ionic emulsifier, and that just helps bring that creamy structure to the product, but also make sure it's really weightless but spreads easily through the hair. Now because I have such a large waxy proportion, in large quantities, that can clog that pipework. So I'm going to heat the water phase really hot, and then I'm going to add my waxy phase to the very hot water so that it melts and emulsifies in one step. And that's just so that I've got a good scale up method, because in a large vat, if I try heating and melting this, I could find I end up with a waxy clump at the bottom of the vat blocking pipe work, so I can't emulsify them. So I'm using this method because this will work really well even in large quantities. If you are making small quantities, you could use a water bath and heat this phase, but I'm showing you the method that we'd use even in large batch production. Now if I want to see if my water phase is hot enough before I add my waxes, I can simply drop a little bit of waxy material in. If it starts to melt easily, then I know it's hot enough. If it doesn't, then I know I need to heat a little longer. As you can see here, these waxy pellets have not melted, so it's clearly not hot enough yet. So now give it another stir. I can see they are dissolving nicely now. I can add the rest of my waxy oil phase. Once you've made your emulsion, continue stirring as it cools. Once it's cooled below 40 degrees, we can add preservative, and I've got some extracts written into the formula so you can pick and choose which extracts you want to use. And I'm also going to be adding some vitamin B5. Now I'm just going to check and adjust the pH. Now on the day you make it, the viscosity is going to be quite low. It will set into that beautiful light cream consistency by the next day. Getting these types of hair creams just right so that they provide enough moisturizing benefits without weighing down the hair is a little tricky. So this formula is a great way to get started. Now you can alter the oil that I added in there if you want a little bit more richness or heaviness in the formula. You can add your own types of extracts and water-soluble actives to this formula easily, and of course add a knockout wow fragrance to really get your consumers' attention. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Please leave any questions or comments below, and make sure you subscribe to receive notifications about all our videos. Happy formulating!